show continues. We are inside the Loft 100 studios here in sunny Southern California. Always appreciate everybody tuning in. Cassidy Smith sitting in today for Mary Bird Godwin, and we've got a really cool segment coming your way right now. I mean, it's America. And does anything else say America more than 5 young kids sitting at a bar? I don't think so. Adela Corrales is the principal of Country Montessori School and executive director of Montessori Center for Teacher Education. She is with us once again. Great to see you.
Hi, nice to be back. Thank you.
Okay, and you have brought 5 impressive young people with you who I'm going to assume one day want to be entrepreneurs or business owners or want to be the big shots calling the shots?
I think so. I think they all have that as a goal and are excited to share why.
Okay, can you introduce us to who's with us here at the bar before we ask them questions, please?
Okay, we have Nico Kosho.
Hi, Nico. How are you?
Good.
She's
All right.
good. This is Vibu.
Vibu, how are you? We talked earlier. We talked about inflation. Okay.
Raul.
Raul, how are you?
Good.
Big soccer fan, I see. Okay, and I know this is Drew.
Yes, this is Drew.
Drew, how old are you?
11.
Oh, enjoy it, man, because it doesn't get any better. And your name is?
Amelia.
Amelia. Welcome. We are so excited to have you. And we have a bunch of questions we're going to ask you about being future bosses and how you're going to handle your businesses and stuff like that. Nico, I will start with you first. If you had $500 to start a business, what's the first thing you'd spend it on?
Well, despite the place, actually, I would buy it on art supplies for my art business. So people could make art, they could sell art, and they could learn how to make art. But first, you need the art supplies.
Exactly. That's a great point. You can say, I want to be the world's best painter, but then if you don't have any paint, you're just sitting there with a blank canvas doing nothing. So you want to own like a brick and mortar type of art studio or a place where people can come and not only paint, but also learn how to paint and things like that?
Yep.
Beautiful. Good for you. Good luck with that. Cass, I know you have a question as well.
Yes, I do. My next question's for you. So if you ran a business, started it, what would you sell at your business?
At my business, I'd want to sell books, but not any books. I'd like to provide young authors with a place to sell their books locally, even if they can't find a publisher to sell them locally. Just reach out to young authors locally and sell their books, not just whatever books are popular.
I like it. You want to promote the younger, more new authors.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you lie awake at night thinking about this, or did it just pop in your head one day when you were walking down the street or going to school?
I mean, I've always liked books, but I've always felt that there are probably a ton of authors out there who we don't know about that might be living close to us in the same city or county as us,
Right.
But nobody knows about them because they can't find a place to publish, or their books don't take off, and they don't have a place to sell. So that's why I decided to come up with this idea to make a bookshop for young authors.
I should have studied more and paid more attention in grade school. I certainly did not. Adela Corrales is with her with some of her pupils who are going, I can tell you right now, they're going to go on to be great businessmen and businesswomen. All right, I'm sorry, your name again was?
Raul.
Raul. How old are you, Raul?
8.
8 years old? Okay. In your estimation, your opinion, what makes a good boss? One day you're going to be the person that's going to get there first and open up the door. You're going to be locking up at night. You're going to have to worry about payroll, shipping, supply lines, all that good stuff. And you're going to have to tell people what to do. What makes a good boss?
Not really being like telling everyone to do something but not do anything.
Okay.
I would do something also to help the business, but not just me doing everything.
I gotcha. But you sound like you're going to be the type of boss that is not only going to say, all right, I need you guys to do this, but guess what? I'm going to roll up my sleeves, take off my tie, and I'm going to help you guys do it as well. So I guess we could label him as a hands-on boss and somebody who's ready to pitch in. You think? Sounds great. You're going to be a very, very successful boss, I think. That's a great attitude to have. Drew, I know Cassidy has a question for you as well.
Okay, Drew, so you're 11. What's something people you think waste on money, people that are older than you, people your age, what's something they waste money on that you personally would never buy?
Like, I think, like, sometimes people, like, they want to buy something, but then, like, workers will, like, tell them about something else, and then it's more expensive, and then you buy that, then you don't have enough money to buy the other stuff, and then they, like, do false advertisements. I just don't, like, people spend too much money on that.
So you think people should have a better idea of what really is the most important thing to buy, especially when you're the head of the company. You want to make sure that you're spending your money on stuff that's going to help you become a better company and stuff that's just a waste of money?
Yeah.
Excellent. Can you talk to my wife after the show, please, Drew? What do you think is something, or what's your best advice, would you say, for everybody who's watching? And don't be nervous, you guys. There's only 100 million people watching. What is your best advice for somebody starting a business? What do you think is the most important thing they should know, or you could tell them?
I think it's really important to, like, have a business in something that you, like, believe in. So, like, if you're not really a sports fan, but you sell, like, a bunch of sports stuff, I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like if you like sports, you should sell stuff that has to do with sports.
Sure, I get that. You five are all very, very impressive. And I hope that one day when you're successful with your businesses, you would think about hiring me, because I'm probably going to need a job. And I'm a hard worker. I give you my resume. I'll get in there with you and roll up my sleeves and stuff like that. Adela, tell us about the program, or what you guys are doing this summer, because in all seriousness, these answers are not canned. They didn't know the questions, and they were just on top of it.
I'm 21. I don't even know if I'd be able to answer half those questions.
Oh, that's so nice. So they do. They work hard all year through their school days of learning to do public speaking and learning through hands-on, where they're building their independence, confidence, and self-direction and motivation. And I think that showed today.
Amazing stuff. And have they all shown a certain aptitude as far as business is concerned, or is it just something that there's something that you are teaching, but also that they are interested in?
I think both.
Okay.
I think in the upper levels, they do a game a day where what's that called, where you guys bring in and you sell items to each other. And so that sense of business is instilled in them, and they get that practice of trading and selling and buying.
You each have 5 seconds. What's the first business you were ever a part of? It can be selling cookies, a lemonade stand, whatever. Have you ever been part of a business?
A business that my friends and I had made handmade stuff, and we just...
Okay, pass that. What's your first business you were a part of?
The first business I was ever part of, we sell a lot of stuff such as paper folded ninja stars, and we also sell wallets for people to store their classroom currency in.
Okay, quickly. What's your first business?
I haven't started one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start one this year.
Drew, what's your first business if you haven't started one?
We make 3D printed stuff.
Love it.
We sell.
Last one.
Paper and more. Nico's a part of it too.
Of course. Why am I shocked? You guys are awesome. Adela, thank you so much
Thank
for bringing
you for
it in.
having us all.
All righty, we're back right after this as the Big Biz Show rolls on.